Mario once again, Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. Continuing with this video show and tell here discussion on this ATtiny85 connection to this MPU6050. Now this is supposed to be the same as that, except that this is a much more smaller package because I'm using this ATtiny85 instead of the Nano Arduino Nano. I could have used this as it is right here in a smaller package, with a more shorter connections, with all those wiring, connected to the peripherals, the ESC. In this case, I'm not using a servo, but it's got to be also connected to the receiver if you're going radio control, to control the tail rotor, in this case of my sub-micro helicopter here. So I explained some of that in my other videos, so watch those videos if you're interested in that stuff. But in this particular instance here, I try to download the code to this guy here, and the gentleman that did this back in 2020 that I was following, that has the sketch on making your own tail gyro for a radio control helicopter. He wrote some instructions that call for this USB ASP interface in order to burn the code on this ATtiny85. So he's using this connected to the computer, which runs the IDE software, Arduino software to dump the code. But you have to burn a bootloader onto this one first before you can dump the code here. So it's quite a process, and I just could not get this working with various drivers from there are supplies from Zadig. ZADIG is a company that I guess develop all the drivers, for these USB interfaces, and I just could not get any of those drivers to work with this particular board. I think this probably needs a firmware update, because I bought this back in the day of the Hobby King KK2 boards, the original one. So it's been many years. So anyway, I started searching online to see how you can program the ATtiny, and sure enough, you can do this just by plugging this to the USB port. Except that you do need to run the files, some of the files that are associated with this particular board direct from the company, and that, according to some videos, that works. So I'm about to try that, and hopefully it'll work. But this schematic, I did this kind of quick, so don't judge me on my my sketch here. It's but all the information is there. I needed to find out, what pins I do what, and how is this communicating with the computer, via this USB. It's so simple. It's really simple.